Hi guys, I'm back on my board as usual. We're in Sydney's inner west. I think you'd call this Dulwich Hill. We're heading towards the centre of Sydney, and we'll just ride around and I'll see if we see anything interesting, bump into some interesting people. I don't know, I'll talk about stuff. Oh, actually, wait a second. You know what I've been watching on YouTube? I know this is a weird subject, but I've been seeing this stuff that's been going on like in the last couple of days with the French Prime Minister and his wife being a man. Like, is anyone else hearing what I'm saying? That the French Prime Minister's wife is a man, and and so what if someone's having a relationship with someone who's trans in this? But why hide it? Like, everything that's coming out that I'm seeing is like proof that it's happening, and them doing everything to deny it but they're not trying to, they're denying it but not proving it. Like, they're like, no, it's not true. Don't look over here. Don't look at this real evidence. And no, we're not going to give you any evidence that it is true or isn't true. I don't even know anymore with this stuff. But we're not going to prove anything, yes or no. It's just don't look at it, don't read about it. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's so interesting. Like, I can't stop watching all the podcasts and people talking about it and stuff, and people are just showing so much evidence. Like, there's no pictures of the Prime Minister's husband. There's no pictures of her before they were 30. There's no evidence. All the evidence, everything they try to show as evidence gets proven as a lie. Like, they'll show pictures, they're like, oh no, that's pictures of someone else. Oh, sorry, that was a mistake. Or the president's partner says, oh yeah, when I remember being in America alone watching the moon landing. But that would mean that if they were alone and they're saying who they say they are, that they would have been 16 alone living in America. No, that's not right. If they are who they're saying they aren't, which is actually the brother, which would mean that they're 8 years older and they would be 24, then yeah, they would have been in America alone watching the moon. There's so many things, and they don't try and debunk any of the things. Like, isn't that weird? Or is it just me? Or am I just looking at it because I'm looking at the wrong websites or the wrong podcasts or anything? But everything I've tried to look up, because I've really got interested in it, everything that I've tried to look up, nothing disproves it. It's all proof that it's true. And the French Prime Minister and all the people on that side shouting at you, no, it's not true, but they don't debunk it. Like, why don't they just I don't know, show her going for a walk with her brother, pictures of her and her brother together, go on a press conference where she comes out, this is me and my brother, look at that, it's obvious that it's not one person, it's two of us, see? Or show pictures of the first 30 years of your life when you were supposed, but there's none, there's zero. There's a million pictures of stuff from 30 years onwards, but everything below that, there's not one picture, there's not one thing. And every time a picture does come up, oh no, that wasn't really a picture, it was a mistake, or it was the wrong person, or it was the wrong, it's so suspicious. It's not that it's bad, who cares who you have a relationship with? It's the fact that they're lying. Why are they lying about it? Is there something that they're trying to hide, that there's something bad happening or something? Is it because of the age gap? Because supposedly if it is trans relationship, which is fine. Like, if someone's into that, they're into that. But the problem is that the Prime Minister would have been like 14, and this person that he's having a relationship with, they would have been like in their 30s. So 14 and I don't know, late 20s or whatever, that's wrong. That's already wrong. That's like a pedophilic relationship already, just to start off from. Like, there's so many problems here, and they're not debunking any of the problems. Anyway, that's just my point of view. Like, I'm really just interested in it. If I find out more about this stuff, I'll, I don't know, update you. Not that there's like any large amount of people listening to my, I don't know, rides and stuff. Oh, we're in Petersham, obviously. That's what it says there, Petersham. What a cute dog. Okay. Well, that's my little thoughts on that little subject. What else has been going on that I've been watching and listening about? I don't know. Oh, they're talking about like selling TikTok or something, or banning TikTok or something. Like, I've been lightly listening to this too, and it's like they're gonna sell TikTok or something, or they're gonna, if they don't sell it because it's supposedly owned by the Chinese government, and if they don't sell it, sorry, I'm coming past on your right, thank you so much, have a great day. Yeah, because it's owned by the Chinese, like, communist government, that they can't they can't have that much influence and power over, like, American politics and stuff. I'm not very well schooled in this, but it's like, it's really interesting what's going on. Like, there was some, like, vote in the government, like, and it passed through the first section of their government, and that's like, yep, that's the police station in Petersham. And then they like, it passed the first section of the government, and the government's like, oh yeah, it goes on to the next section, so it might get banned, or if they don't, well, I think from what I've worked out is the American government's saying, like, you have too much power and influence, and you can't have a foreign government owning something that influences American I don't know, people so much, and it be owned by a foreign government, an adversatory or whatever it is. And so they're like, oh no, you can't do that, so we want you to either sell it, or we're going to ban you from operating in America. Which I suppose is fair. Like, you don't want, like, let's say it was your house, and in your house, you know, the parents make the rules, not like in your household, the rules are guided and influenced by the people that live 6 blocks away that you don't really know, and that you don't, your family morals and stuff don't really align with. They shouldn't have influence over what's happening in your household. Which, so you sort of understand what they're saying. Well, I think I understand. I don't know. I'm not, like I said, I'm not some, like, political science student. I find it all interesting, but I'm not some super student. Anyway, I was like, oh, well, we're heading towards what, I don't know what this street's called, but we're heading towards Parramatta Road along this street. Oh, we've got to duck under these bushes. I had to change my back tyres, so now I have white walls on the front and plain black ones on the back, because I can't afford to buy matching tyres at the moment, so I've had to go into my stockpile of old used tyres. You know, it's a struggle. Money's always a struggle. That's just how life is. I get to enjoy riding my skateboard, and as long as I can keep it running, I'm happy. I don't really care if my tyres are mismatched. as long as they all work and they're all the same size, and as long as it's not dangerous and it's safe, and like I make sure I tune everything well. I go over all the nuts and bolts all the time. One of my belts is a little bit off on the back right hand side, and so I have to readjust. I'm not sure how. G'day dudes. Okay, that's Parramatta Road. What a cool old Mercedes. Those old Mercedes from, I don't know, I think the 80s, they always look so cool with that used to still have the raised badge that sticks out of the bonnet with like the Mercedes symbol that was metal, like the hood ornament. They were so cool. This lady has a cool shop that sells cool artwork and stuff. G'day! She's a really cool lady. I hope she does really well with that business. Seems like she's a really nice person. You know when you can just tell someone's a nice person? Okay. Might have to fast forward this bit so that we're not just sitting here standing at the lights doing nothing. But that's what the real... Oh, she's got a customer. That's really cool. Here we go. It's green. Well, this is Parramatta Road. It's a pretty hot and humid day in Sydney. I'd say high 20s, maybe low 30s Celsius. I don't know how that translates in Fahrenheit, but it's hot. That's all I can say. It's really hot. Like, I'm sweaty and I'm just standing on the board with the breeze hitting me, but the breeze is like thick and hot, so I think the humidity is really high. And also, when the humidity's high, I had a big accident. My bones ache where I had the accident, where I had lots of surgery and stuff replaced through my knees and leg. It's all on my left hand side, and my shoulder and stuff, and I can feel it on heaps humid days. Like if it changes from humid to not humid, I really feel it. Like I think it's something to do. Someone was telling me, now I might be completely wrong, and I've just been told like weird stuff, but someone once explained to me that it's barometric pressure that affects. That's why my bones hurt, because there's metal and stuff in there, and it expands and unexpands, I don't know, and because of that I feel pain. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. I'm not like this. I'm not like a doctor telling you like medical facts. I'm just telling you like something that I was told and sounds right. You know how stuff sometimes sounds right. Okay. Funny, you see your own reflection and you don't realize how weird you look. Like you don't perceive yourself as how you actually look. Like I look at my reflection riding past on a skateboard and I feel like my head looks way too big, but it's the helmet, obviously. I probably have a big head too, but it's mainly the helmet, and that's the story we're going to stick to. Okay, walk over to the button. Back on the board. I like to keep it in the shade so the battery doesn't overheat. I don't know if that's a thing, but I feel like it could be a thing. It's really cool when you get a downhill like this. You don't have to use the accelerator. Basically, you're just like cruising down. It's almost like, it feels like you're snowboarding on concrete, because you're like carving place to place, and you're just letting it gravity take you down. You know, I'm sure there's some mathematic equation that explains it, but whatever it is, it's really cool. It's also fun because when there's no people and such a nice wide footpath, and you can actually like relax and carve and not have to worry about bumping into someone or seeing, like, you know, you don't have to have any concerns about hurting someone, which is obviously important. There's a McDonald's. Stanmore McDonald's. Oh, he's cool. Looks like I don't know, like a Harley Davidson bicycle. That was really cool. I like the way he built that. That's really cool. Like, I wish I could stop and chat to him. I think he built it. I've never seen one of those for sale or advertised for sale. I love all those creations people build with all these new electrical parts. Like, you can build your own, like, skateboard, bicycle, scooter, whatever it is, but you build it yourself and like use parts and work out which ones go with what, and just really cool.